What it is, what's the deal, people? Hope all are doing well and you're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, all evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma, quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. For Baba so low. Don't do to others what you would want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass bitch and go heal yourself. What it is, collective? You already know. This could be your energy. This could be mine. This could be somebody else's timeline. Only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick or it's going to make you sick. Collective. This is a collective energy reading. Collective energy reading. We're doing a collective energy reading. So we're going to tap into the energy to see what the spirits, your angels, your ancestors, what the Most High wants to expose for the collective, whoever needs to see this message, whoever resonates with this message. And if you feel like sowing the seed, if this reading resonates with your energy, please feel free. All my information is in the description box below. And if you just feel like donating to the channel, please feel free. Any amount is appreciated. Thank you very much. So let's get into it. No procrastinating. I'm going to bang this bell, you already know, to remove and rebuke all hexes, curses, and spells, evil eyes sent to my place, to my space, and out of my face, including yours, collective. Let's see who we exposing in this energy for the collective. Let me stop. I'll be acting like I could sing. Cannot. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine light attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. Who we exposing? Something said to do this backwards. Alright, let's see what they up to, and then we're gonna expose who it is. I heard backwards. Do backwards. Do it backwards. Let's grab some of these first. Let's get about 5 cards from this deck to see, get the energy going and flowing. Oh, cards is already flipping over. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light attribute only, please provide me with some insight. We have jealous ones pray louder than friends sometimes. So you got jealous energy, you got jealousy energy, you got jealous energy. So you got jealous energy praying, P-R-E-Y, on your downfall. Your godparents are involved or are the manipulators. So you can have some type of godparents that are jealous of you. Psychological manipulation, trying to make you doubt your own perception and sanity, altering your environment, moving things around. So collective, you got jealous godparents that are trying to cause some psychological manipulation in you, trying to make you doubt your perception of yourself, your sanity. They could be trying to fuck with your environment. You or someone is in an abusive relationship, current or past energy. So you could have been in an abusive relationship with someone, or this person is in an abusive relationship. It says the dirty cop took an oath to protect, but they are a predator, power abuser. We got the sirens. I'm going to split the deck. It says if the pests don't confess, they will be an arrest. So they need to confess. It says your own blood relatives are involved with these attacks against you. So your own family is involved with these attacks against you, and if somebody don't confess, there's going to be a mess. Their life is going to be a mess. I'm going to say this. Whoever's in my energy, if you don't get in my energy, I'll switch this reading real quick. They left. I'll switch the reading up real quick and just tap into your energy and air all your shit out. So if you don't want your business aired out, I advise you to get the fuck out of my energy and stay the fuck out of my energy, because I already feel somebody's nervousness in my energy. So if you don't want me to switch this reading up and make it a personal reading, I advise you to don't even come watch my reading. Stay the fuck out of my energy. Just stay away, because I will switch it up real quick on your ass. And I'll air all your dirty laundry out on this table if you don't stay the fuck out of my energy. You have a reason to be nosy. I understand. And you have a reason to be nervous. Yeah, I get it. But I have no problem switching up this reading and tapping into my energy and see who's in my energy and exposing more of your shit. So if that's what you want, we could do that. Because you know you cannot hide in my energy. So let me know what you want to do. You're either going to stay the fuck out, or you're going to allow me to do this energy, this collective energy reading. Because if you don't, I'll make it a personal. And we will air your shit out real quick. Karmic, up in my energy, will air your shit out real quick. Trapped, stuck, and stagnant. These jealous people that are praying for you are trapped, stuck, and stagnant. They could be going to jail because they committed some type of fraud, insurance policy fraud, fraud, tax fraud, auto insurance fraud. They committed some type of fraud, so they trapped. Yeah, they guilty. They've been caught by the FBI detective. So the FBI, they've been guilty and caught by the FBI. A community resident, somebody in your community residence has been guilty and caught by the FBI. There's somebody in your community residence that could be in an abusive relationship. This is somebody that's trying to alter your environments. They're moving things around. They're trying to do some psychological manipulation. They're trying to make you doubt your own perception and sanity. Oh, what's that? Running. They could be trying to run. The gingerbread man is trying to run out of this community. Yeah, because this Truman Show is over. You have exited the matrix because you have done your shadow healing collective. And whatever spiritual warfare they were doing, look, spiritual warfare in the reverse and death call in the reverse. Sabotage. They self-sabotage themselves. And they have just brought themselves into danger. Let's take these cards since they're popping out. Yeah, look, you protected. You got protection from this dream stealer. So, somebody's unable to cause any spiritual warfare with you. They're trapped, they're stuck, they're stagnant. Whatever death call they were trying to have done to you, it's not happening. It's in the reverse. That's why they're going to jail. Self-sabotage. They self-sabotage. They're sitting on the wrong side of that tree trunk, cutting it. They were trying to cut your tree down, cut your root down, and they cutting their own root. They cut themselves down. This dream stealer. But you're protected from this dream stealer. And now there's danger. You're protected from this danger. Protection from danger. So they can't cause any spiritual warfare for you. They were trying to commit fraud and they just fucking self-sabotage themselves. This dream stealer is caught. You have protection. The FBI could be watching you. Yeah, community residence, danger. They were trying to bring you some danger in your community residence. Yeah, study your roots. You've been studying your roots, collective. That's why they running. Because you've been studying your roots. Yeah, you a wounded warrior. And this Truman show is over. It's time to exit the matrix. Yeah, you getting your wishes granted. Because you did your shadow healing, collective. I split the deck. Blackmail. Somebody was trying to blackmail you. Your own blood relatives that are involved with these attacks against you. And they were trying to blackmail you. And if the pests don't confess, there will be an arrest. They're going to be in jail. Confirmation with this jail. They're going to jail. And your godparents could have been involved. This could be your blood relatives. Your blood relatives could be your godparents. Collective. These people are fucked up. They fucked up. They stuck and stagnant. Trapped like a magnet. They stuck. Oh, how you like my remix? Freestyle off the head. Collective, how y'all doing this Sunday? For whoever those that are watching, my true supporters, there's like 3 of y'all watching. How y'all doing to my true supporters? I hope y'all had a blessed week. I hope y'all had a prosperous weekend. And I hope you're having a peaceful Sunday today. Let's see. Oh, we got another number 4. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the like. Appreciate you. So let's see. What's up with this jealous ones that are praying this spiritual warfare? They were trying to keep you stuck in stagnant, trapped, but do spiritual warfare, but now they trapped. What more information can we get on this people? We got the 11th house. Warning, caution, alert, awareness, forewarning, heads up, notice. So you were getting a warning. You were getting cautioned. You were getting warning about this community. Look, it literally says 11th house friendship, community residence. You were getting a warning about this community. You were getting warning about this friendship, this larger group, this networking, this social circle. Somebody that was using technology, okay? Or you could be using technology and innovation for your hopes and your dreams. You were getting information about this collaboration. Okay, we got friendship, large groups, humanitarian efforts, networking, social circles, technology and innovation, hopes, dreams, collaboration goals, electronics, surprises, inventions, science fiction, technology, and trends. So you were getting warnings about this freaking community. And this says planet Uranus and zodiac Aquarius. So you could be intuitive. Hey. I'm having a beautiful Sunday. Yes, I'm chilling. My Sunday is chilling. So you could have been getting warnings about this large group of people that was trying to put some type of death energy, spiritual warfare to you. They were trying to get you trapped, stuck, and stagnant in jail, in and out. They were trying to put you to jail, put you in jail, and now they're the ones going to jail because they were unable to cause any death to you. You were getting warnings. Yeah, look, somebody was trying to seek, discover, to resort to, in search of, look for, request, to try to acquire or gain, sort after, forage, hunt, shop, chase, and research. Somebody was trying to figure out how to sabotage you, how to commit some type of fraud on you. They were seeking and resorting to ways of how to gain something by committing this fraud on you. But they only sabotage themselves because they're guilty, they're caught for trying to steal your dreams. Because you were destined, you were ordained, you were picked for something, collective. This was fated, predetermined, they're doomed. You were set apart for a specific purpose, assigned for something, and somebody was trying to steal your dreams and they've been caught. They're guilty. Look, battle in the reverse. Somebody was unable to bring this battle, this struggle to you. It says, in a heated encounter, combat, fight, a struggle to succeed or survive a contest or a competition. Somebody was unable to battle you. Let me put these cards back in the reverse. Somebody is in my energy and is nervous. So you know what I'm going to do? At the end of me pulling this energy here, I'm going to tap into some personal energy. After I do this collective reading, we're going to do all in the same video. So there's a motherfucker that's nervous in my energy. We started with the arms sweating. All right, they just left. You see, it went from 12 to 8. So that means there were about 4 people in my energy that's nervous, because they just left. They be doing Sonic the Hedgehog when I catch them in my energy real quick. They be like, oh, Lord have mercy, collective. These people are so silly. Lord have mercy. But anyway, we got secrets hidden in the reverse. So somebody can no longer keep these secrets hidden. Whatever secrets they were hiding, they're unable to keep these secrets hidden. This kept from knowledge, closed mouth, undercover agent, unauthorized disclosure, mystery, confidence. They're unable to keep this secret, or whatever secret that was hidden, they're unable to keep the secret hidden. Whatever danger they were trying to commit in your community residence against you. And then you got understanding, mutual agreement, some type of deal or contract, but that's coming in the reverse. So whatever contract somebody had, there will be no contract. Whatever power of agreement, opinion or feeling, settlement, deal, bargain, or contract that they made for some type of money, because there's money on here. They shook hands for some type of money, signed a contract, but that's in the reverse. So whatever bargain, deal, contract they did is in the reverse. They won't be doing this. They won't be getting this. Options. Somebody thought that they had options. That's in the reverse. Somebody thought they had options. Somebody thought they were going to get this deal, this bargain, and they thought they were going to have a lot of options, choices in their life, and they don't have no choices, collective. And they're not protected at all. You have protection. You're getting your wishes granted, but these people are not protected at all in any way, shape, or form. Liberated, released. They will not be released from this contract. Whatever contract they sign, this dirty cop that took an oath to protect, but a predator, power abuser, this is a dirty cop. This is why the FBI is involved. Because there's a dirty cop involved that was trying to release themselves from some type of contract, and they're unable to release themselves from some type of contract. You will be liberated, but they won't be liberated. Blackmail. Look, they're unable to release themselves from this contract. They are binded to some type of contract. They self-sabotage themselves. So they were unable, they were trying to blackmail you to release themselves from a contract. They were trying to free themselves from bondage. But they're unable to free themselves from this contract that they have on themselves. They are not going to get this deal, this bargain, this contract. Your contract. Study your rules. They were trying to get your contract. They were trying to free themselves from a bondage, from a cursed contract, and they were trying to get yours, steal yours. And you're protected. This is somebody that's in your community residence. They were trying to bring you danger in your community residence. You know, this is somebody that lives in your community, or there's somebody who was trying to bring you some type of danger in your community residence. Community residence danger. Secrets is no longer hidden. How somebody was trying to bring some danger to you. Using spiritual warfare. They were doing spell work on you. Putting you in jars. Committing insurance policies and bank fraud and tax fraud and auto fraud and Medicaid fraud. They were doing a lot, collective. A lot. That they got the feds involved. You got the FBI involved. You have a problem. You have serious issues when you got the alphabet boys involved. You might be able to manipulate the police system. But you might not be able to manipulate FBI. There are some FBI that's good and FBI that's bad, but you fucking with the good FBI. It's the FBI that investigates dirty police in the first place. Because it be the police stations and that system that be getting corrupted the fastest. It be your own police precinct. The same precinct, the same fucking shit that's supposed to take an oath to protect you be the same ones that's trying to set you up. Or being blackmailed. Or they working for somebody. They dirty. Abusing their power. You know how many fucking innocent people have gone to jail? You know how many innocent people have lost their lives? Because of these dirty ass cops that's supposed to serve and protect us, but yet they out here killing us? For money? For extra money because they miserable with their fucking job? They ain't getting paid like they thought they were? Because you actually a broke bitch? Or with a miserable life? Blame yourself, bitch. So you got to be a dirty cop. You just can't fulfill your job properly and protect the people that you're supposed to protect. Protect the community that you're supposed to protect. What the fuck you took the job in the first place for? Obviously, it was to abuse their power. It was never to protect. So you literally swore under oath to learn. You literally swore on the Bible to serve and protect, and you lied. I bet your soul was burning while you were sitting there saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna protect the community and the people." Bitch, you ain't nothing but bitch asses. All y'all dirty cops ain't nothing but bitches. All y'all motherfuckers that sit there and abuse y'all power, y'all ain't nothing but fucking pussy ass bitches. And that's all y'all will ever be. Uncle related. Somebody's uncle related. Your uncle related, collective? Could be trapped, stuck, and stagnant and in jail. Or this could be an uncle related that wanted you trapped, stuck, and stagnant and in jail. Sleeping with the higher ups. Look at that. Wow. I said dirty cops, right? An uncle related sleeping with the higher ups. Your uncle could be your godparent. My uncle is my godparent. That's crazy though that came out like that. My mother's brother is my godfather. That's what's bugged about that. They nervous, collective? Because you free, you have freedom. They're nervous because you're free. You have some type of freedom. You're being liberated. What I said, you freedom. You're being liberated, collective, because you've exited the matrix. You're doing your shadow healing. Yeah, let sleeping dogs lay. They doomed, collective. This uncle related to you is doomed. They trapped, stuck, and stagnant. They going to jail for causing some type of spiritual warfare on you, to trying to put an end to you. They need medical assistance because they just self-sabotage themselves trying to steal your dreams. Being a dream stealer, they're guilty and they're caught because they did something overboard and now they're nervous. Because you have a lot of protection. They were unable to bring some type of danger into your community residence. Yeah, they had a lot of unwanted opinions about you. This was spiritual suicide, and you're being liberated. You're getting your wishes granted. You're a wounded warrior. Yeah, they manipulated others. So they manipulated others to come against you, to attack you, to cause some type of spiritual warfare on you. Yeah, a bunch of circus clowns. They manipulated others. A bunch of circus clowns to come up against you, collective. Yeah, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. They being disintegrated because they did something overboard and now they're nervous. Yeah, you reap what you sow. They're reaping what they sow, collective. This agreement, these secrets are no longer hidden. This agreement, this deal, this bargain, this whatever they was doing for some type of money, it ain't happening. Yeah, they were now they're trying to deny allegations and claims. Somebody thought they had somebody thought that they had options, and somebody thought they had protection, and they're not protection with this Bible sign for protection in the reverse. They're not protected. They can't deny these allegations and claims. Here we go with the troll. They were doing love spells and free will control, collective. They were trying to control your free will. And they're getting an undesired outcome. Now they're nervous. Yeah, you're running laps around these karmics because you're free. You have some type of freedom. They mad because you're defeating them. And their mind is blown. I want to tell you something real quick before I continue my reading. You could continue to post, this is phony, this is phony, this is phony. But, sweetheart, you a troll. And the more you troll me and the more you comment on my video, and it don't even matter if you saying that this is phony, you can sit there and throw Bible verses at me all you want, because I can sit there and read Bible verses to you too. All you're going to do is allow my motherfucking live to be monitored and allow my shit to be viewed. So if you want your troll you want to continue to troll my video and troll with your irrelevant ass comments, then by all means, go the fuck ahead. Free publicity for me, you stupid ass, dumb ass bitch. Now that's all I have to say, and I'm going to continue my reading. Let's continue, collective. These people are ungodly. Yup. And they doomed these circus clowns. Yeah, they were out here doing womb magic to you. So they were attacking your sacral, doing womb magic, trying to stop your creativity or trying to siphon your creativity, your abundance. And they're getting an undesired outcome. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. They disintegrated. They being defeated. Yeah, they're fake death. They were trying to fake their death. They either faked your death or they're trying to fake their death to get away. They're running. They be trying to do dumb shit, and they think they're gonna get away with it. How you gonna fake your death and think you're gonna get away with it? No, God is not gonna allow you to fake your death and get away, bitch. You're gonna pay your fucking karma. Yes, you are. Stop thinking that you're gonna be able to get away and run from your fucking They be thinking they're gonna run from the consequences and repercussions. You put in dirt out there, the dirt is going to come right back to you. What you think? You want to be a nasty individual? You want to be a wicked individual? You want to be ungodly? You want to be a hater? You want to be jealous? You want to throw hate? You trying to ruin people's lives? You trying to cast spiritual warfare on people? You trying to judge people? Well, then judgment will fall upon you. The same judgment that you trying to have over somebody will fall upon you. The same hate that you trying to throw at somebody is going to be sent right back to you. The same freaking setups and shit that you trying to make put on somebody will be the same setups that you fall for. You the one that's going to be set up. You the one that's going to have a downfall. You the one that's going to be trapped and stuck in jail. And if you were sending death, then that's an ending for your life. Everything that you do will just repeat right back to you. It's going to just return back to you. Over and over and over again. Repeatedly. Over and over again until you learn the lesson. And then if you don't learn the lesson, then I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, rumors is going around about these people, and they're trying to deny allegations and claims because rumors is going around. Yeah, heirloom, because they were doing this for some type of heirloom, so it's undesired outcome. Them trying to do this for some type of heirloom. They're jealous of your heirloom. They're jealous of your inheritance. This stinky, sneaky link. This is a stinky, sneaky link. that was trying to manipulate people. Yeah, they were so desperate to win. And they had in a lot of animosity. So they're having a lot of animosity. This dirty cop could have a lot of animosity as well. Because they busted. They got caught up. They can't hide. Everybody knows the truth. Yeah, time magic. They could have been trying to slow time, control time, something with time. Currently happening now. This is, ooh, this one's a 4. This is currently happening now. Time magic, currently happening now. It's currently happening at this time. So now, whatever's going on is happening now. Collective motherfuckers is getting their energy currently now. Somebody could be getting karma right now. Somebody could be having a shitty ass Sunday. Put a smile on your face, collective. Put on a happy face. I'm so happy. It's time for you to smile, collective, because somebody's getting some karma. Is here to play. Karma came out to play. I'm so silly, Jesus Louise. I crack myself up, collective, man. I make myself laugh because I'm so silly. In one ear, out the other. You running laps around these karmics because they did not listen. Somebody told them to not fuck with you, collective. They were told to leave it alone. And what they did, they still said, I'm going to put my hand in the cookie pot because I want the cookies. And they wanted to steal your cookies because, collective, you bake. You know how to bake, collective. You make some good-ass cookies. You good in the kitchen. You Betty Crocker. You be making some good-ass desserts. And they wanted your special cookies in that jar that you had that said, don't fucking touch. It's personally for me. And they decided to put their motherfucking grubby, crusty, crabby, raggedy, and Andy-ass hands in your motherfucking cookie jar. When they put their hand in that cookie jar, they fucking got stuck. There was like a Venus flytrap in that bitch. You had a trap waiting there. It was a fake cookie jar. Pretend. You set traps for these bitches. You had a Venus flytrap in that cookie jar, collective. They thought they were going to stick their hands and steal your cookies. And the motherfuckers got their hands just cut the fuck. They got their hands chewed off. Now they can't steal shit. They can't take shit. They can't cash shit. They can't point fingers. Anything that you could possibly do with a fucking hand, they can't do it. They can't even fucking play with themselves. Pleasure themselves. They can't make themselves happy. They can't clap for themselves. They can't pat themselves in the back. They can't wipe their ass. They can't do anything useful. Because they ain't got no fucking hands. What a long ass metaphor. What a long ass metaphor I gave there, collective. Look, what I said, they losing their sight. I said they ain't got no hands. They losing their sight. They losing it. They losing their gifts. They losing whatever whatever they could possibly get their hands on, they losing it. They ain't got no power. These niggas is sour. Acting like a coward. They need a spiritual shower, collective. Look, they family abuse. They could be getting abused by family or family abuse. It says somebody in your family was involved. Your own blood relative was involved. And then it says uncle related, family abuse. Your family was abusing you for some type of heirloom, inheritance, for some money. And they were lying on you, false advertisement, because they were so desperate to win. Now they in the panic room, holding a lot of animosity. Because there's rumors going around about them. Downstairs neighbors, gosh fucking darn it. I should have not plucked that card. Motherfucker. Collective, community residents, your downstairs neighbor could be involved. I said this was about to get personal, so we about to switch it up because look, downstairs neighbor came out. So now is the switch up, collective. Because this is the collective energy reading right here. Now shit is about to get switched up. Look, they just left real quick because you should have took the fuck out my energy. But you came peeking. The downstairs neighbor came peeking up in my energy. Now the downstairs neighbor is about to get exposed again. Dumb bitch. Here we go, collective. So, collective, we ending this collective energy reading. This is the energy. This jealous, this you got godparents in your energy. Okay? They were trying to cause some type of danger, trying to bring some type of danger in your community. And you have an uncle related that's involved. That they were sleeping with the higher ups. The higher ups, this dirty cop, we got a dirty cop involved. So this uncle related was sleeping with a dirty cop. This dirty cop could be a masculine energy or the dirty cop could be a feminine energy. Either way, they were sleeping with a dirty cop to try to bring some danger in your community. So this dirty cop could be a feminine energy. If you have an uncle that's a masculine sleeping with the higher up, which is this dirty cop, then this dirty cop is the stinky, sneaky link that came out right here. The stinky, sneaky link is the dirty cop that's sleeping with your uncle. Your godparents are involved as well. And they were trying to bring some danger in your community and you defeated them. And they were told to leave it alone and you being liberated. You defeat them. They're going to reap what they sow and they're getting an undesired outcome. And this is happening now for doing something overboard. They were doing womb magic on you, collective, casting spells, casting love spells, trying to control your free will, committing all types of fraud, and they're caught and they're guilty and they're ungodly and they just self-sacrifice themselves and self-sacrifice all these circus clowns that they manipulated into coming for you. Now we about to switch it up. We about to switch it up. We about to switch it up. Now we about to expose the downstairs neighbor because again, they want to pop up and they want to be out in my energy because I guarantee you this ain't got nothing to do with this reading right here. And something told me don't pluck the card, but it was just one little card that was plucked there and I was like, oh, downstairs neighbor. So it's Spirit said it's time to switch it up. It says it's time to switch it up and do your reading. So now, like I said in the beginning of this reading, that at the end of this reading, I was going to tap into the personal reading because we had a motherfucker in my energies. I guess they want to get exposed because I guess they came back in my energies. So motherfuckers want to be exposed. So we're going to expose the downstairs neighbor. Now we about to do some dirt digging in this downstairs neighbor. Since this downstairs neighbor bitch ass don't know how to stay the fuck out of my energy. We about to dig all up in your shit, bitch. Yes, we is. Thank you, neighbor, for giving me permission to tap into your energy because you don't want to get the fuck out of mine. So, Spirit said it's time to... Neighbor, I split the deck. Look at that. Well, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I was about to shuffle and I split the neighbors. So, we on to the neighbors. It's time to expose the neighbors. No more lies. No more fake news. This dirty police cop. Oh, maybe that reading that I was doing got something to do with me. There's a neighbor that's a dirty cop police that was in a competition with me. And energy has been returned back to this stupid ass. They thought that big money was coming. No big money was coming. They can't be dependent and clingy on my energy because I'm out of this world. Oh, maybe that reading that we were doing was about me because we got a dirty cop police that was in the reading. It said dirty cop took an oath to serve and protect, but they're abusing their power. I kept the cards out here for a reason. So that last reading could be my energy. Look, they were doing black magic, voodoo, and brujeria. This is why I do everything on camera. Yeah, a blind eye was being turned. A lot of blind eye was being turned, and now the government official is involved because I survived the unsurvivable, and this evil eye is in the reverse. They wanted revenge, but God said no, and this was over money hungry. They were greedy. Oh, you see how quick you get exposed up in my energy? So the downstairs neighbor was running lies. This downstairs, they were running lies to the police, or somebody was running lies to dirty police. This is what I'm going to take. That's how I'm going to take. The downstairs neighbor was running lies to some type of dirty police cops. This neighbor was in a competition with me. Energy has been returned, and they're not getting this money that they thought they were getting. They are unable to cling to me. They're unable to connect to me because I am out of this world. They were doing black magic and brujeria on me, voodoo on me, and a lot of blind eyes was being turned. The neighbors in my community were turning a blind eye. Yes, everybody in my community was turning a blind eye. That's why I don't know why motherfuckers in this building be sitting here fucking smiling at me. Don't say hello to me. Don't smile at me. Don't say shit. Don't even look my fucking way at this point. I don't want nobody in this fucking building looking in my face and giving me no fucking fake smile, because I'm going to start looking at everybody motherfucking nasty. I'm not going to say hello to nobody no more. I'm being so for real. It's not even funny. That the other day I kind of flipped on somebody, because every time I come outside I see this guy all the time, and I'm like, are you following me or what? All the time I see him walk out all the fucking time. I'm like, are you one of the fucking stalkers? This is like every time I fucking come out of my apartment, you one of the people that I see a lot. So he always smiling at me, and the last time I was like, don't fucking, the last time I saw him, I looked at him, I was like, fucking, no, I didn't say nothing to him, but I was like, I don't even know why these fucking people are even fucking saying hello or smiling at me, because all y'all motherfuckers is suspect at this point. Oh, that's how I reacted. I know he heard me. I'm like, I don't even know why none of y'all motherfuckers is looking at me, saying hello or fake smiling in my fucking face. Atrévate. Keep doing it. Keep being fake in my energy. Because all these motherfuckers in this fucking building heard and knew what was going on, and they fucking sat there and did nothing. They allowed motherfucker people to abuse me, harass me, and all this shit. They allowed it. So at this point, I just split the deck and said feminine energy. I'm going to pull it out. Feminine energy. Especially when my dumbass, stupid upstairs neighbors was sitting there doing what they were doing. Motherfucker was being loud as fuck. Loud. You can hear what they doing, and everybody want to sit there and talk about, I don't hear what they doing. I don't hear it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear it. Yeah, okay. You don't hear it. Right. Sure. The walls, this building is cheap. The walls, if somebody stomps upstairs, the fucking second floor is going to hear it, okay? So that I don't hear it. Yeah, okay, you don't hear my ass. You can't hear my farts. That's what you can't hear, bitch. You heard that shit. But it's all gravy, baby, because you reap what you sow. Karma's a bitch and then you die. That's all I gotta say. Karma's a bitch and then you die. So you continue to try, you die, baby. That's how that works. I haven't put these cards back, and I'm not going to bother, so we're just going to pluck to see what more information comes out. We got a MILF, a Miss Parker vibe. That could be saying that I'm a MILF or a Miss Parker vibe, or this is a MILF Miss Parker vibe. Spirit is walking amongst us, overlooked. This Miss MILF, Miss Parker vibe was overlooked. And spirit is walking amongst us. I don't know if spirit is calling me a MILF, because that's a little rude, a little derogatory, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know what a MILF is. I don't know if spirit is trying to call me a MILF, or this is some lady that's older. that's still attractive. I'm older and still attractive. I'm in my 40s. I'm 43. But this could be talking about that somebody older than me that's still attractive that could have been trying to do brujeria and black magic. But it doesn't matter. It's saying something was overlooked and the spirit is walking amongst us. Old hags. Oh, no, that's not me. Old hag MILFs. Okay, so this is talking about somebody else. This MILF was overlooked. Spirit is walking amongst us. Somebody could be aging rapidly. Somebody's nervous. Past. They're trying to enslave souls. This is an old hag from the past home and work community. Somebody, a MILF from the past home and work community. This is a feminine energy. This feminine energy that's in my energy is from the past work and home community. A Miss Parker vibe. So this is an older woman that's still attractive. That's from my past home and work community. And they in my energy now and they nervous. And confirmation sirens right behind that. So the downstairs neighbor, this could be a downstairs neighbor. Let's see, because now past home work community is coming out. So let's make sure this is current or past. This downstairs neighbor, we got a card popping out. Let's see what this is. Scammers. These people are scammers. Hey, hey, hey. Past home work community scammers. The downstairs neighbors could be from my past home and work community. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light attribute only. These downstairs neighbors, is this past work community? These downstairs neighbors, are they downstairs neighbors from my past work community? It's saying no. Are these downstairs neighbors from my current resident? They're saying yes. This Miss Parker vibe MILF. Is this person from my current home community? No. Is this MILF, Miss Parker vibe, from a past home work community? Yes. So the downstairs neighbors are current. We're in this building now. And this MILF, this Miss Parker vibe energy, this feminine energy, because we got feminine energy, and right after feminine energy, we got MILF, Miss Parker, that came out. It's from the past. And they're running out of money. These scammers are running out of money. And they being deported. Somebody could be being deported. This old hags being deported. Somebody could be being deported. They have shortened their life on earth. Well, I would think so. If you're doing black magic and voodoo and brujeria on me, I would think so. If you were trying to poison me, yeah, I would think that you have shortened your life on earth. And especially if you did it for money, yeah, I would think that your life would be shortened here on earth. I think so. Yeah, they're in their feelings. Now they're in their feelings. This neighbor, these neighbors, this MILF is in their feelings. Sonic Boom, Street Fighter. Look, I just mentioned the Sonic the Hedgehog, and we got Sonic Boom. There's about to be a fight. Something blew up. Yeah, energy return for siphoning energy. No money is coming. They were siphoning my energy, trying to cling on me. Dependent and clingy. They cannot depend and clingy. They cannot siphon my energy. They're in these feelings because something blew up and they're unable to siphon my energy. May. Next month. Something about next month. Or they could be a Gemini or a Taurus energy. They were rebelling and challenging authority. The downstairs neighbor and this MILF, Miss Parker vibe from my past home community. They wanted to come up. Yeah, they thought they were too legit to quit. They were delusional. Yeah, come correct or they'll come at all. They shouldn't have come correct. They shouldn't have come in my energy at all. They wanted some type of revenge for some type of money. They were greedy and God said no. Yeah, the cat got somebody by the balls and by the tongue, by their balls. So somebody is caught and busted. A karmic couple is busted. They're in survival mode because we got remnants. There's traces. There's some type of evidence that has been left behind. These people are lame. They were trying to enslave my soul or trying to enslave people's souls, and they have shortened their life on earth trying to take people's souls so they can live longer. Bitch, just go already. You're done. Your time is up. I'm not even gonna pluck no more because we tapping into my energy. But basically, the downstairs neighbor and this older person from my past, a feminine energy from my past, home community or work community, a karmic couple. The downstairs neighbor, a feminine energy from my past, and a karmic couple are in their feelings, in survival mode, running out of money. One of these people are getting deported. Somebody passing away. Somebody probably going to go to jail because all the lies are out. The truth is out about what they were doing. They wanted to come up and they're rebelling and challenging authority. A dirty police is involved. They were in a competition with me for money, and all this evil eye that they're saying is being sent right the fuck back. They're not getting that money that they thought they were getting. And something either going to happen in May, or this is a Taurus or a Gemini energy. That could be their signs. So we're going to do, I got one more card I want to pop out. Let's see. Cursed contract. They have cursed their contract. They cursed their contract for trying to enslave souls or trying to enslave my soul. A MILF and a karmic couple. This Parker vibe person from the past could be one of these people in this karmic couple. Hey, or they could be working with a karmic couple and the downstairs neighbor. Downstairs neighbor and neighbors. So I do have neighbors. I have the upstairs neighbors. There's some downstairs neighbor karmic family that's involved as well. The next door neighbor was fucking with me. I don't know if my other neighbor is involved, but we're going to include her too because she was talking shit with the other fucking neighbor. So we have my neighbors on both sides of me. The downstairs neighbor, I don't know which downstairs neighbor it was. And then we got the upstairs neighbor that lives above me. And then we had these two people that was on the first floor that they already got evicted out the motherfucking building. I see 1221, something is being mirrored back. And one of the karmic couples that lives in the building already got themselves evicted out because they're karmic. They're in an abusive relationship. They were beating on each other, causing a lot of ruckus in the building. There's about to be another one that's about to get her ass evicted in the fucking building because the bitch will be wanting to fucking kick doors and making all types of noise because the bitch gets drunk and don't know how to act. Motherfuckers get fucking drunk in this building and then they want to fucking abuse the motherfucking doors and abuse the people that they in the apartments with. Psychos. Don't you think if you go crazy when you drink, you should stop drinking? But no, they don't. They don't do it. Collective. That was the collective energy. That was my energy. I did both. I did collective and personal all in one reading. Hey, I think that's what we're going to start doing. For real. These people wanted to come up in my energy and all they is having a great fall. And a bad one on top of that. You got the government officials involved because the dirty cop police is involved. This is the same energy that came out in the other cards. FBI involved because the dirty cop involved. That last reading that I did it collectively could have been my energy. But hey, Like I said, this could be your energy or mine or somebody else's timeline, right? Only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Look, justice, liberated, served. Because you're on the right track. You're getting justice, you're getting liberated, you're getting served. Your justice served because you're on the right track, collective. This was destined to happen. Dharma. I didn't even realize that. You're getting your dharma because you had a spiritual awakening. This friend that turned enemy, you have a friend that turned enemy that could have been trying to hack you or interrupt your services. And now they sick, injured, or illness, or they're trying to make you sick. Or this could be me. Like, I could have a friend that could have been trying to make me sick. Either way. Collective, that was the reading. For some reason, I feel like banging this bell to remove and cleanse all energies and entities and spirits and anything that was sent of a low vibe out of my home, my place, my space, including yours. This reading is closed, collective. Thank you, spirits, for providing me with this information and exposing these motherfucking foes that need to motherfucking go. Because they definitely need to go somewhere with themselves. All I know is that they in my energy and they're nervous. And, yeah. Stay out of my energy. Thank you very much. Look, they're calling out for help. They're calling out for help. They're drowning. They're calling out for help because you're an empath, you're a healer. They were trying to commit some type of identity theft. And people are slandering and gossiping and talking shit. Because they were out here messing with the dead. While you were here to bring a positive change. You were being creative and being bold. And they were out here trying to blackmail you. This enemy was trying to come in as a friend. So they could try to blackmail you. But you were getting warnings. They were warned not to do this. So this enemy was trying to come in as a friend to blackmail you. To try to curse and hex you. Yeah, but like I said, you're getting liberated. Justice is being served. You're getting your dharma. Peace out, collective. That is the message. Thank you for listening. You already know everything you want to know. Any service I provide is in the description box below. If you feel like donating, all my information is in the description box below. If you want to ask a question, it's $10 right now before I go. But if nobody wants to ask a question, nobody wants any guidance, I'm out of here, collective. I see you back with another collective energy reading a little bit later on. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. Peace out. Again, 12:21. Something is being mirrored back. They're spiritually violating you. Trying to be dependent and clingy. But love is power. Government officials are involved from this identity theft. Somebody tried to steal your identity and now the government officials are involved. They know who's the real person and who's the fake. Peace out, collective.